refused to.
Hey guys. So it looks like billionaire gifters actually trying to commit fraud whilst on live. I have watched the full video. He's on the phone to the dole, trying to get some money out of them. Hold on, you said you had over 30 grand in the bank. He bought a watch. He bought a over £13,000 watch, Rolex watch, as a little treat for himself. He was sent 650 quid to get, and he spent that on a new phone. So you've been screen recorded whilst trying to attempt benefit fraud. What a complete wally.
In months, you guys have refused to pay me. I phoned probably, 3 times a week. You told me you was going to call me back yesterday with a decision on when you was going to give me the money.
But they don't give people like you money because as you put it, as many others have put it, you're self-employed. You're making all this money from TikTok. So why should the taxpayers give you money? Because like that comment said, according to you, you had over 30 grand in the bank.
And I still haven't had any decisions. I've had no letters. I've had no money in the bank. I've not received any benefits at all since 13 months ago. So,
By right, you shouldn't.
If you check your system to see the last time you paid me, and then maybe we can try and, get things rolling, because every time I call, it's the same thing. It's literally just circles and circles, and we're talking 13, 14 months later now.
You know what? I remember watching his live. It was a while ago. And he was saying that he's got his benefits, but he's getting his benefits back, and it's all getting backdated, and he was showing the letters on how much he was getting and everything. So obviously someone grasped on him making money on TikTok, like the rest of them. But again, why should the taxpayers bail him out when he supposedly makes all this money on TikTok? We shouldn't have to bail people like him out.
My landlord's just lost her property, so the bank's repossessed the house that I live in, and the landlord's obviously lost her property, so I've received receivership from the bank, so I had 8 weeks to leave, and my day to leave was on the 2nd of April. I'm now into the court period, which will obviously take a few months until I have to be physically removed out of the address.
I've been doing a lot of reading on this. Universal credit and everything. Just in case I actually have to go on a little bit longer sick leave. But, from what I was reading, you can have no more than £16,000 in your bank as savings. But for every pound you've got over 16k, they'll take money out of your benefits. For each pound you get, they'll take away some. But if you've been kicked off the dole, like universal credit, you can still claim something called a hardship payment, which is like half of what you're supposed to get each month off the government, and you get half of it. Or something like that. Like, it's called a hardship payment. It's when you get sanctioned. That's the word, sanctioned. You could claim hardship. But he's not getting that. So have they looked into his bank and realised, because they can't check your bank. I've been reading up that everyone is going to get their bank accounts checked, whoever's claiming. So, that's going to be a thing. So have they checked his bank and realised he's got more than 16 grand in savings, and he's got that much, his payout will be nil, it'll be zero, because he's got too much in savings. Because if they just cut him off from claiming, then he would be able to claim hardship payments. At least get a little bit of income coming in, a little bit of help. But yeah, that makes sense. So he must have over 16k if they've completely stopped paying him benefits. He must have. But I don't know why the people on the other end of the phone aren't telling him, look, we've checked your bank records, you've got X, Y, and Z in your bank. Use that. The whole entire point of these rules It's so nobody's taking the mick.
But I have no income at all, so I'm not even
You
in a
do know?
situation where I can present myself with DSS, or if I have the savings, I can't then say I can prove where I can pay the next 6 months, if that makes.
You could buy your own place with the amount that people are claiming, well, the amount you're claiming you've got. And yes, you do have some money coming in because people are still gifting you. So how's that? How are you getting no money whatsoever when you've just spent over 13 grand on a Rolex watch and 650 quid on a new phone? How do you not have any income coming in? I mean, is playing everyone for mugs, including the system?
Sense, because without any income at all, it gives me not really many options.
Pathetic.
Okay, I'll take a look at your notes and just see what's going on, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So he must have taken all that money and moved it somewhere. If it, like his main bank account, but mind they'll be able to check, wouldn't they? Because it'll be under the same name. But mind, he does buy a lot of gold. Like I said, he bought a Rolex watch. So maybe that's what he's doing. He's turning his cash into like items. So when he starts getting his benefits back, he can cash in them items and get his cash back. Pretty sure that's a crime. Pretty sure that's a crime, that, you know. I can't think of it. It's just on the tip of my tongue. I'm sure that's a crime. It's not money laundering. Oh, but mind, it could be classed as money laundering, couldn't it? Well, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to go. Catch you in the next one.